From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New England Patriots. It's a rematch of the 2004 Super Bowl. The Pats and Panthers are underway. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Patriots, first down.
They'll go again with Henderson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing here is May. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And a yard at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. They're going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Touchdown! Romeo Dobbs from 10 yards out. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Panthers nothing. Andy Borregales to kick
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Gets past one man. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Young off the play fake. On the move to his left. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Patriots are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Off the play fake, here's May. Got a man, it's Kayshon Boutte. And all the way in, touchdown, New England. Kayshon Boutte, 46 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
39 yards there, a big one. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Young. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first.
I forgot my mic was muted the whole time on the broadcast. I was trying to talk to you on everything.
They'll roll him out right.
What a catch! Oh my God, John Mechie, what a catch!
Out of bounds right there.
Good fucking catch, boy.
A chance to get right back into this football game.
Yeah, I'm not used to this.
One of the Panthers got moving early.
T-Mac is at 85, bro. Oh my God.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Throwing, Young, buying time to his left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the Patriots' 1-yard line.
They got Caden Ellis. I forgot about that.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here is Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. From a yard out. And the Panthers are back within a score. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Patriots 14. Panthers.
Yo, chat, I'm really liking it so far.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Will I ever go back to Madden 26? Oh, absolutely. Madden 26 is my favorite. Will I ever go back to Madden 26?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
He'll buy some time right. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Open man here, the Tyler Henry. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
37-yard line.
From the gun, it's made. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Here's May. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll throw now on the final play. And Brown's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Patriots 21. Panthers 7. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
And he's got some space here. How about this? And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Young's pass intercepted.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
They go play action now. May. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
A loss of 4.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. A give for Henderson running to the right. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A.J. Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw, Young. And this one's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Young. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Young to throw on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football.
Yeah, Chad, that was a good first game, just testing it out. Yeah, as y'all can see, I'm probably not gonna win that many games because I don't know how to play this for real. I don't know why it's like a new game to me.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Complete out to the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, here's Dak. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around fourth down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Dak to the air here. Throw secured by George Pickens. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Prescott will look to throw. Hits him on the out route. They get him to the ground, but boy, they gained about 25 before they did. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice gain.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 2-yard line.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. Great work to keep this play alive, and this is going to be caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Point after is up and good from Aubrey. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
7, Panthers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Set to return. It's Chuba Hubbard. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down. Working quickly here.
46-yard line. A gain of 15. First down.
Play action now. Young. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Quinn and Williams. And now it's going to be 2nd and 20.
It's 2nd down.
Young on the play action. Looked for a second like he had him, Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It was a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. 3rd down. Going play action. Young. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They're going for it. Young. Flush down now to his left. Going deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And after he's good from Fitzgerald. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the 1st. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. First down here for Dak. Now 7-10 throwing the football here early. First down, here's Dak. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be ruled his 2nd drop of the game. It brings up 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. And that's going to bring this offense to a 4th and 23.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
4th and forever coming up. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense to the line fast. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again. Get in there for the stop, but give them about 9 on the play. And that gives Carolina the first.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Carolina.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Here he goes. Third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fourth down, Young. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. From the red zone on first. What a defensive play makes this one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Second and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here. After the set, Young. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. He rolls to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. They're passing on the field goal, Brock. They're going to try to break this tie with a touchdown. Young's going to sneak it. And the QB sneak is denied. Didn't get it across. They're going to turn this over on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Throwing from his own end zone. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again here from the end zone. And they try him again, but this one is also incomplete. The defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brock. There to break it up. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. From his end zone, third and long. And this throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to get that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's fourth down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field.
Brian Anger in punt formation for the Cowboys.
And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Now Young. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. And that brings up second down.
Guardian overshown on the coverage.
Now it's Young. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop. And that means it's third down. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. To the air on third and long. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Brock, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up fourth down. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Fourth down, Young throwing. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's some great pocket awareness right there.
Because it's able to make an impact beyond simply getting the 1st down.
Yo, chill.
It really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the red zone now. Now they'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever
How is that a flag, chat?
Intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Young throwing here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Dak to the air here. Pressure closing in. They're going to get him back at the 20. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hubbard with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Marquise Bell on the coverage.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. He's brought down after a big play. Give him about 19 yards. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out of the shotgun. A give to Hubbard. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that is going to give the Panthers a 1st down.
6-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
Hubbard again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the Browns, it is incomplete. That sets up 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, this defensive battle just continues, Brock. They have set the tempo, been the dominant factions in this game. And that's only growing with every incompletion.
Kate, the results have been the same, but these are a couple different game plans, right? By these two different defenses, but both of them smothering and suffocating.
Chad, this game is so gay, bro.
Not yield to first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Now Prescott. Screen here for Williams. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Dak. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch. And they wind up turning it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Looking to throw, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. He goes to the hurry up here.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. This is caught. They go right back to Hubbard. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that gives Carolina the 1st.
And the Panther 1st down.
The time runs out before we can get another snap here in this 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Starting the 4th quarter, offense set up 1st and 10. Young to throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the pistol, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be forced out of bounds with a gain of, looks like about 4.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Carolina.
They run again with Hubbard. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Evans straight ahead. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Going here on second down. Young. He's not going to escape this one. They take him down late in this ballgame. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Panthers holding on to a field goal lead. Setting up to pass. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Drive beginning with a run. It's Hubbard. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in right side by McMillan. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Hits him on the out route. This is going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And that is going to give the Panthers a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Panther first down.
Back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. And he doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down. All right, so trailing right now, looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now, the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now. It is, he was letting that one go. That pass isn't even going to get beyond the line. That is incomplete, and the defense forces 4th down.
Now here we go. Now we're getting to one of these situations that you've been practicing and talking about all week, Kate. Defensively, you are verbalizing no hero plays, no interceptions. That ball comes to you. Just find a way to knock it to the ground.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Chat, we got our first win in Madden 27. Let's go. Over the Dallas Cowboys.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with.
He gonna quit. Let's go, chat. First win in Madden 27. It feels so good. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that beautiful win. Alrighty. I gotta go check the rosters, cause why the fuck is Ike Ekwonu not injured? Ike Ekwonu is not injured on here, bruh. That's crazy. They messed that up. Sheet Walker. Look at my boy Chris Brazzle. My boy Nick Scorton is injured, bruh. Let me just see what these... Look at my boy Nick Scorton. What do they do for the face skins, I wonder? Okay, they got a couple new face skins. Pretty much the same. Alrighty.
Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
Well, guys, that is it for the Madden 27 for online head-to-head.